G-Dragon is called King of K-pop. He has been in the entertainment business since he was a child and achieved a lot that many other idols envy. Due to that, he became an idol of idols. However, recently problem comes after problem, causing many conspiracy theories. Here is the story of G-Dragon. G-Dragon was born as Kwon Ji-young on August 18, 1988. In Seoul, South Korea. He is very close to his parents, and his father Kwon Young-hwan states in interviews that he is very proud of his son. G-Dragon got a nickname Mom's Best Son from mothers who wanted to have a son like him. Kwon has an elder sister named Kwon Dami who is now married and has a kid. His sister owns a fashion boutique Rare Market, and he sometimes does modeling for her designs. His career story is very long, as I said before. He has achieved a lot, so if you only care about what is happening to him right now, I will timestamp that part in the comments. At the age of 5, he started his career as a member of the group Little Ruore, debuting as a dancer and released a Christmas album. However, the group got disbanded and he was disheartened. Although he vowed to his mother that he wouldn't try to become a singer again, he was scouted by SM Entertainment on a ski trip with his family. He was a trainee under the record label SM Entertainment for 5 years, from 8 to 13 years old, specializing in dance before he left. Inspired by the music of the Wu-Tang Clan rap group, he enrolled for Under People's Crew classes. He debuted as a child rap artist in 2001 featuring in the album Korean Hip Hop Flex, becoming the youngest Korean rapper at 13 years old. Additionally, he and future fellow Big Bang member T.O.P. were neighborhood friend from middle school and would often dance and rap together before G-Dragon moved away. Catching the interest of Sean of the hip-hop duo Janusian from YG Entertainment, he recommended G-Dragon to Sean's record label CEO Yang Hyun-suk. After signing a contract with the record label, G-Dragon spent the first year cleaning the studio for the other artists in the record label and fetching water bottles during dance practice. He and Taeyong thought of debuting as a duo rap group by the band named GDYB. The record label decided to launch a group band instead. So then Big Bang was born. Big Bang debuted on August 19, 2006. The Now Quintet's debut was a moderate success, with their first album selling over 100,000 copies, and included G-Dragon's first solo recording, a cover of the American alternative rock group Maroon 5's single This Love. The release of the EP Always in 2007 was a musical departure from their previous materials and saw G-Dragon's increased involvement in its production. Several songs were composed by him, including the lead single Lies, which became the group's first #1 hit. In 2009, he released his first solo album, Heartbreaker. Propelled by its lead single of the same name, an electronic pop song that sold nearly 5 million downloads, the album surpassed 300,000 copies sold and went on to win Album of the Year from the 2009 Net Asian Music Awards. In 2010, G-Dragon and T.O.P. released their collaboration album GD and Top. To promote their album, the duo released 3 singles. All 3 singles preceded the release of the album and achieved commercial success and debuted at #1 on the JN album chart with pre-orders of 200,000 copies. G-Dragon also formed a duo with Park Myung-soo for the Infinite Challenge Seohee on Highway Song Festival 2011. They released their song Having an Affair featuring Park Bom from 2NE1 on June 2, 2011. The song later became the second most downloaded song on the JN Music chart for the year 2011. G-Dragon's writing and composition skill earned him respect in the industry, and the Korean Times appreciated his performance, stating him a genius singer-songwriter. Big Bang became the first Korean group to be featured on the Forbes magazine Celebrity 100 lists. His first extended play One of a Kind was released on September 15, 2012, drawing positive reviews, placing first on the Billboard World Album Chart and entering the Billboard 200 chart. The album sold over 200,000 copies, making it the highest-selling solo album in Korea since the release of his debut album Heartbreaker in 2009. He won many awards for this album. G-Dragon also embarked on the one-of-a-kind world tour in 2013, becoming the first Korean solo artist to hold a 4-dome tour in Japan. After touring extensively, G-Dragon went back into the studio to record his second studio album. YG Entertainment later announced that Grammy Award-winning musician Missy Elliott will be featured on the album Coup d'Etat. 6 tracks from Coup d'Etat placed within the top 10 of the JN Digital chart, including the number 1 Who You? The best-performing single of the album was Crooked, with over 1.8 million digital downloads. The success of Coup d'Etat led to many awards again. In 2014, G-Dragon and Taeyong formed a duo to release the single Good Boy, which debuted at number 1 on Billboard's World Digital Songs chart, the third time a Korean act topped the chart after PSY and 2NE1. The single had over 1.2 million downloads in South Korea. In December of the same year, G-Dragon collaborated with Skrillex and Diplo for the song Dirty Vibe. In 2015, he participated in the Infinite Challenge Music Festival for the third consecutive time, and for the first time with bandmate Taeyong. The duo teamed up with C's Hwang Kwang-hee and released the single Mapsosa, which peaked at number 2 on the JN Digital chart and sold 1.1 million copies by the end of the year, making it one of the best-selling songs of 2015. He appeared on the same show again the following year, for the Muhan Company special, in which he acted for the first time. In 2017, album Kwon Ji-young was released. Foregoing the traditional method of releasing music on CDs, Kwon Ji-young was released in USB flash drive format on June 8, drawing criticism from JN, which refused to regard it as an official album. JN reversed its decision later that year, acknowledging the unconventional format as legitimate. The release saw him topping iTunes charts in 46 countries, the most by any Korean album. G-Dragon began his 2-year mandatory military service on February 27, 2018, by entering the 3rd Infantry Division's boot camp in Gangwon Province as an active-duty soldier, where he was set to be discharged on October 26, 2019, after completing the requirements. Shortly after his discharge, G-Dragon became the first Korean musician to collaborate with Nike in November 2019 for the Nike Air Force One Paranoise. We all know that GD is a fashion king. He set so many trends throughout his career. Like changing hair color, hairstyle with every comeback. As well, he was the first one to invent airport fashion that many idol fans enjoy these days. He even made green army slippers trendy. Oh yeah, he also was the first person to invent a fandom lightsticks to distinguish Big Bang's fans in big crowds. This year he has been working on an album. In one of the interviews he said, "I wanted to tell my fans that I am working a project that I am excited about in many ways. I can't disclose how much exact progress has been made, but there are several projects that I am working on at once. They are progressing step by step." People were so excited about this announcement and started to make memes. "I'm so excited, Appa, I'm ready for you to take my money, please come back fast, I'm ready to buy all the albums even if there are 100 versions." However, as we all know, problems arised. In June, his contract with YG expired and many wondered if he was going to resign. YG suffered great damage because of GD's contract expiring, so YG started all ways they could to deny the rumors that GD was leaving YG. And once news came out that GD was signing with Warner Music, YG did a dirty trick. They filled for G-Dragon trademark. Every 10 years, YG renewed the trademark. However, the problem is that they filed for the trademark in September after a few months since GD's contract expired. So that means YG would own G-Dragon name for another 10 years and GD wouldn't be able to use it. One commenter said, "That would be incredibly dirty if they choose to keep the trademark, especially when they let IKON keep their group name. Considering G-Dragon's loyalty and hard work for the company since he was a literal child, I seriously can't believe YG would stab him in the back like this. But when your current biggest cash cow is about to disband, desperate times call for desperate measures in protecting your bank account, and that includes continuing to milk off him even when he is no longer part of the label. Then this news came out. According to News One, Incheon police have booked G-Dragon on charges of violating drug control laws regarding suspicions of drug use. The Incheon police launched their investigation into the allegations surrounding G-Dragon in the wake of the ongoing investigation against Lee Sun-jaeun. While these developments have sent ripples across the entertainment sphere, the police have refrained from divulging specific information pertaining to the ongoing investigations. They have, however, reassured that fair and thorough examination is being done to ensure truth prevails. But I do have a question: why do police release names of suspects when they are still just investigating? This news could ruin someone's career. YG Entertainment was asked to comment on the news. Regarding G-Dragon's drug charges, YG Entertainment told media, "It's difficult to officially respond as he's not an artist belonging to our company." Even though before they tried to make it seem that GD would resign and now problems came along. Oh, he is not our artist. 2 weeks ago, YG was busy extending their copyright on G-Dragon's name. Now they're throwing him under the bus. People then started to look back on the past months of how GD was acting. And what a surprise, every odd action he would do or how he would speak, they claimed it was because of drugs. Many international fans came to his defense. He has acted like this since forever, that's his anxious, shy antics. Gosh, he tested negative for drugs during his military service in 2019, he went to his reservist duty last month too. Being booked for allegations means being investigated to find evidences made on suspicions based on some informations which can be misunderstandings and false. Nets analyzing is making the matter worse. Dumb nets. GD has always been an introvert, he gets uncomfortable, especially when getting interviewed or when he has to speak in English. I can understand why y'all are obsessed with him, but still leave G-Dragon alone. He act like this since forever, that's his anxious, shy antics. Gosh, he tested negative for drugs during his military service in 2019, he went to his reservist duty last month too. Being booked for allegations means being investigated to find evidences made on suspicions based on some informations which can be misunderstandings and false. Nets analyzing is making the matter worse. Currently, 5 individuals have been booked as of October 26, including 4 who are suspected of illegal drug use, and 1 suspected of supplying acquaintances with illegal drugs. According to new details revealed on this day, one of the booked individuals is a physician, suspected of supplying celebrities and customers at a private, VIP nighttime establishment with illegal drugs at no cost. This establishment, targeting customers of the most elite, upper class, is known to have had actor Lee Sun-jaeun as a regular customer. Although G-Dragon did not seem to have frequented the establishment, police still suspect that Lee Sun-jaeun and G-Dragon both obtained illegal drugs through a common supplier. It all became a huge fiasco, many more names were rumored to be involved in this. Like Jidol Soyeon and LE SSERAFIM's Kim Chaewon. All have been denied. And then BTS. It's sick how people can spread rumors like that. Due to many rumors surrounding celebrities, Incheon police had to say something. The rumor that a top idol turned actress is currently facing an internal investigation is not true. The rep further stressed that no female celebrities, including former or current girl group members, are facing investigations at this time. And then they said this. The police advised people to refrain from any speculations surrounding the investigations, which could tarnish the images of certain individuals. Yeah, but then how the media got their names, somebody from the police released the names of people they are investigating. I don't know, maybe you guys know? The news of this reached Chanel as well, and their answer was, "We are aware of the issue concerning G-Dragon's case. However, we have no position to give at this time. BMW Korea removed promotional videos from their YouTube channel. Companies like always drops the artists once some bad rumors comes out without waiting for the outcome. And now the police are thinking about imposing a travel ban on GD and Lee Sun-jaeun. Due to what is happening and the timing, people came up with conspiracy theories. Many speculate that YG gave the tip to the police as GD didn't resign with them. Honestly, YG waited until his contract expired before giving tip to the police. I hate that company. BP better not renew. Why do I get a feeling that YG did this? When GD left YG pulled down his image like that. Too shitty YG family. They're trying way too hard to bring him down after he showed hints of coming back. Then people started to speculate that the government was trying to cover something up, as in the past they used big-name celebrity names to hide their own wrongdoings. Now you dropped Dragon's name, I bet big scandal is coming out soon. Don't worry, we're used to it. So what's the big scandal now in Korea they are covering as of the moment? I've seen this before 1,000 times already. At this point they might just be using him to cover something else. As well, some people said that it was a tactic to promote his comeback. It keeps being reported that twice he got caught smoking weed, but I could only find the 2011 incident, where he was given weed by a fan in Japan and he thought it was a cigarette. As it was his first offense, he was let go. In 2012, he appeared on a talk show where he talked about his scandal and he said this. Which comment left you the most pain after reading it? I knew it. And now people actually are saying that they knew it. I'm not very surprised. Is this big news? I'm not surprised. Also, comments were, what are you guys, government, trying to cover up by releasing all this news? Feels like it finally caught up with him, lol. This reminds me of the person who was acting cool and saying that marijuana wasn't dangerous. Then why are people going to jail because they couldn't stop using it? LOL. You did it again? Sadly, people judge a person before knowing the actual truth. Innocent until proven guilty, but not according to the public, as usual. We now just need to wait and see what the outcome is going to be. I wish people would learn from the past that better wait before believing what the media says. I do hope everything is going to be fine with GD, but yeah, we just need to wait and see. While making this video, more stuff came out. So GD liked a post from his fan who commented that they will stand with G-Dragon forever. And the photo that person posted was, I can't handle people anymore, K netizens commented. I guess they're very optimistic. I can't believe he still has fans. I think they need to help G-Dragon go through intervention. G-Dragon's condition is really serious, it seems, of course. There are negative comments. At least kpop chose to show it us. As well, G-Dragon finally released a statement denying taking drugs through his attorney, Kim Soo-hyun. The attorney's side sent a press release with the following content, in response to news that has been indiscriminately spreading in the media recently, which is not based on facts. We would like to convey G-Dragon's position as follows. G-Dragon said, I am Kwon Ji-young. First of all, I have not used drugs. Furthermore, I would like to clarify that the recent news reports about violation of drug control laws have nothing to do with me. He added, however, I am aware that many people are concerned, so I will actively cooperate with the investigative agencies and earnestly comply with the investigation. For me, it seems then that he could be like an informant. He probably knows people who takes drugs and police want to get information from him. I don't know, what do you think about his statement? Thank you for watching and see you next time.